Well, I've been drinking whiskey way down, way down, way down on my daddy's sugar farm. I like my coffee sweet in the morning. Lord, don't you know I'm crazy about my tea at night. I like my coffee sweet in the morning. And don't you know I'm crazy, 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 crazy about my tea at night. I don't get that granulated sugar 3 times a day, sugar mama. You just can't treat a poor boy right. They've been bragging about your sugar, sugar mama. Yeah, they've been talking about it all over town. They've been bragging about that sugar, sugar mama. Way. They've been talking about it all over town. Everywhere I go, sugar mama, I sure can hear your name. Well, she's long and she's tall. A little girl, she weep just like a willow tree. She's long and she's so tall. A little girl, she weep just like a willow tree. They say she ain't no good. She sure looks all right to me. They've been bragging about your sugar, sugar mama. They've been bragging about it all over town. They've been bragging about that sugar, sugar mama. Yeah, they've been bragging about it all over town. Everywhere I go, sugar mama, well, I sure can't hear. Well, I sure, good Lord, I sure can't hear your name. Thank you very much. Thank you. This next tune is from South Africa. It's a combination of 2 tunes, actually. The first tune is called Kramat, and the second tune isn't. The second tune is called African Marketplace. Kramat is a flute piece. African Marketplace is a piano piece written by the great Abdullah Ibrahim Dollar Brand. I first heard African Marketplace, I think it was about 1979, and I've been playing it for many years because it's just such a happy little tune. So, do you feel like going to South Africa? The weather's kind of a bit South African, isn't it? All right, we'll go to an African Marketplace. wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd turn this whole world around. You could do with it, couldn't it? I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a stone in the rain. I wish I was a stone in the rain. If I was a stone in the rain, I wouldn't feel no pain. Wish I was a stone in the rain. I wish I was a tree in the wood. I wish I was a tree in the wood. If I was a tree in the wood, I know just where I stood. I wish I was a tree in the wood. I wish I was a wave on the sea. I wish I was a wave on the sea. If I was a wave on the sea, nobody could mess with me. I wish I was a wave on the sea. I wish I was a babe in my mother's arms. I wish I was a baby in my mother's arms. If I was a baby in my mother's arms, she'd free me from all harm. I wish I was a babe in my mother's arms. I wish I was a mole in the ground. I wish I was a mole in the ground. If I was a mole in the ground, I'd turn this whole world right around. I wish I was a mole in the ground. Thanks very much. This is a bit less of a blues set and more of a sort of a folkloric set this afternoon. This next tune is called From Hazelwick to Devil's Dyke. Now, I was lucky enough to be talking to a couple of people over here from Brighton, and they know all about Devil's Dyke. It was a place on the South Downs. I grew up in the south of England, came to Australia when I was 14, which was a few weeks ago. And yeah, we used to go down there for picnics. So the Hazelwick part of it, I went to a school in England at Hazelwick Secondary Modern School. I didn't get a secondary modern education, but that's where I went to school. A beautiful English school system where the little kids feared the big kids, who feared the prefects, who feared the teachers, who feared the board of governor. Very, very enlightening. There's that Harry Potter film that all the kids like with a Hogwarts or Hog's Head, whatever the place is called. And I kind of figured a Hazelwick was a similar sounding name, so. And I've got a bit of an interest in old English music, so from Hazelwick to Devil's Dyke. Thanks very much. I love to play in a room where people are enjoying live music. It just sounds different to recorded music, and to have an audience sitting down and enjoying themselves, let alone brave enough to come out in this hot weather and listen to this music, is you couldn't possibly ask for more. You better give yourselves a round of applause while I change instruments here. Come on, give yourselves a round. Normally I'd get you to sing along with this tune, but you're not allowed to do that in our little COVID world, apparently. That's not a good thing. I didn't even really stop to think about that. I was doing a gig with Cal a while ago, last year at the Her Majesty's Theatre. It was a thing put on by Slava Gregorian. It was a guitar festival thing, and we all did our Cal and Corey, and we all did our own little thing there. And at one stage there, I thought it would be rather nice. We're doing a version of Duke Ellington's Every Day I Have the Blues, and I thought it might be rather nice to get the audience to sing along, but I was told when I mentioned it at rehearsal that that was not a good idea for Planet COVID. So you can't sing along to this, but I know that you're all percussionists at heart, and you're going to get a chance to hear some rather nice percussion later on in the afternoon. So you can clap your hands to this. You can do that. And if you'd all like to do that, that'd be fantastic. But don't get tired out halfway through, because now you're my rhythm section. I need you. Come on, put your hands together. I took all my trouble and I put them on a high shelf. I took all my trouble and I put them on a high shelf. I sat down in the corner and I had myself a weeping spell. I called all my friends, not a living soul was at home. I called all my friends, woo, not a living soul was at home. I'm gonna go down the street, I'm gonna get myself a black cat bone. I wasn't looking for no trouble. Trouble came looking for me. I wasn't looking for no trouble. Trouble came looking for me. I wonder about that woman. Good Lord, where could the little girl be? Well, I wake up in the morning and a new day's on the rise. I wake up in the morning and a new day's on the rise. When I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna have tears in my eyes. I'm gonna get myself a bulldog and put him at the feet of my bed. Or cat might borrow huckleberry. I'm gonna get myself a bulldog and put him at the feet of my bed. When the morning come around, all my trouble gonna be dead. All we are saying is Oh, we are saying. Oh, we are saying last time. And don't we need it? Thank you very much. Thanks for participating in that song. I'll go back to guitar now. And my little joke about Cal's beautiful dog, Huckleberry. One of the things that Cal's very instrumental in, he's a very community-minded man, is Cal. He does a lot of really good things above and beyond his music. And he uses music to incorporate into other things to help people become aware of things that matter. But music's a great tool when it comes to that. You've only got to look at things like the Live Aid concert to realise that. And yeah, as I say, Cal does a lot of good work. He wouldn't say that himself because he can't do that, but I'm saying it. And he's a wonderful man. Okay, I'll get on with this music and just change guitars. I just had to go to the amplifier and change my EQ. What I want to buy is a little device I can plug into that would change my IQ. I played here last night and I did a version of Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out, which is a Bessie Smith tune, which I'll do in a moment. But I don't do many tunes by women. I do two, and that isn't many. But this one was written by the great Elizabeth Cotton. It's a tune called Freight Train. I first heard it on the radio as a kid, listening to Lonnie Donegan and stuff like that. And there was a woman called Nancy Whiskey who had a hit with it in England. What a great surname, Nancy Whiskey. So my little rendition of Freight Train. And I'd like to dedicate it to a friend of mine who's no longer with us. He is in spirit, but not in body. And that's Tommy Emmanuel's brother, Phil, who passed away a number of years ago. And he was an outrageous musician. He was quite an outrageous person. He used to, amongst other things, he used to collect reptiles. And I spoke to some people like Jeff Lang and so forth, friends of mine who'd stayed at Phil's house. And he had all these tanks full of, taipans and brown snakes. And occasionally one of the snakes would get out. So people are a bit cautious about staying there. Anyway, this is for Phil. It's got a version of Freight Train. Thanks. I'll do the other song, the other woman's song I know. Which is the old Bessie Smith tune, Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. I was supposed to go to Mississippi last year, and I would have been going to, apart from the other gigs I was going to do down in, do some stuff down in Mississippi, I was going to be going to the motel where Bessie actually stayed the night she died, where the room that they put her in when she passed away. And because of Planet COVID, I didn't get there, but I'll get there as soon as this is all over, or I'm all over, whichever comes first. Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spent all my money, man, I didn't have myself a care, taking all my friends out for a mighty good time. You know, I got them bootleg liquor, champagne, cocaine, hash and wine. And then I began to fall so low. No money in my pocket, man, I didn't have myself a place to go. If I ever get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna squeeze it so hard you can see that eagle grin. Nobody knows you when you're down and out, and in your pocket you ain't got yourself one penny. Friends who need some, well, you ain't got any. As soon as you get back, right back on your feet again. They all come round and see you, all you long lost friends. I said it's mighty strange, but without a doubt, no one knows you. Nobody knows you. No one knows you when you're down and out. Thanks. I don't know how much time I got left. Maybe time for another couple of songs. Is that okay, Cal? Always forget about CDs. I've done a new CD out for a long time, probably 5 years or something, and I've got one out with my band, which is a bit more electric than the set I'm playing at the moment. But there's some copies of it over there. I know this is Cal's CD launch, and I said, Cal, do you mind if I sell some of my new CD at your launch? And he said, piss off. No, he said that was fine. So after you bought some of his, you can grab mine if you like. This next tune I'm going to do isn't on it. I know you gonna quit me Woman, I know you're gonna put me down. I know you're gonna quit me. Oh, little girl, I know you're gonna put me down. People, they've been talking all over town. Every time that I kiss you, well, you turn your head the other way. Every time that I kiss you, well, you turn your head the other way. I want to ask you all about it, darling. You ain't got a single thing you want to say. Last night I was staying in your home. I heard you talking on the telephone. You were talking about dinner tomorrow night. You call me Cal Williams when you turn out the light. I gotta pick up my hat, put on my coat and my shoes. Pick up my hat, put on my coat and my shoes. He's gonna get me for that. Yeah, you can go by that. I ain't got a thing to lose. Now, I could play a blues kind of solo here because this is a blues, but imagine if somebody like George Formby was going to play a solo. It might come out like this. I said, bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. I said, bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. You know that you hurt me so bad, you ain't gonna see Christopher cry. Thanks. I'll change guitars and finish off with something just a little bit different to my normal repertoire. Or I should say, my abnormal repertoire. I'll just change guitar. Okay, this is a tune before I finish off with this last tune, as I say, if you want to buy some CDs, I'm hopeless at selling the damn thing, so come over and see me in the break if you like, that'd be fine. I'd also like to thank Kevin, who's doing the sound for us today. Sort of way up there in the back, but what he's doing is way up here in the front. I was actually talking to Cal this morning about a little sort of workshop I did. I'm not a sound engineer, I'm sort of more of an unsound engineer. But I was talking to some people about, doing sound, and of course one of the worst things that can happen is somebody pushes the sound up really quickly out of nowhere, and it gets really, really loud, really quick. So I said, look, the way to think about this is the same way you have a shower. You only got to turn the tap that much, and you either get scalded or frozen. So I kind of figured that was a good way of looking at it, which has nothing at all to do with the next song. I learnt this tune when it came out. I think it was 1964, and I started playing guitar in 1962. So by 1964, I could play chord changes and still never been able to read music, partly because of vision problem, partly because I just never learned to play it properly, not to read it properly. Play it, yes, not to read it. So it was one of the first tunes I could play from beginning to end was House of the Rising Sun, and then this one, which I learned when I was 12, which is Bob Dylan's Times Are A-Changing. And up until last night, I hadn't played it for many, many years. But when you look at the lyrics to it, as a 12-year-old, of course, I was a bit naive. I didn't quite get all the lyrics. I got enough of them to realise it was a very important song. Now I think it's twice as important. So I'll do a little arrangement of Times Are A-Changing. It's a brand new thing, a guitar player turning down. Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accepted that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming, or you'll sink like a stone. For the times they're a-changing. Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, 'cause the wheel's still in spin, and ain't no telling who that it's naming. 'Cause a loser now will be later to win, and a time they're a-change. Come senators and congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall like a few weeks ago in Washington. For he who gets hurt will be who is stole. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows, rattle your walls. I've got to get the first letter of that word right. For the times, they are a-changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. You know that your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. The old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand. 'Cause at times there are changes. The line it is drawn and the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast. As a present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last. 'Cause the times they are a-changing. 'Cause the times they are a-changing. The times they are a-changing. Thank you very much. Enjoy your afternoon.
Wasn't born in a rich house, nothing nice had ever went astray. Rubber spoon in my mouth, melting down whenever I had something to say.